Hello, folks and imagination connoisseurs. I just wanted to take the time to mention that one of our foundational members of this community, the Post-Geek Singularity community, Mr. Mark Steve Churay, or as many of us here on the Burnettwork knew him as, Mark C. And I want to say that, I've given people nicknames on this channel. Mark C was what we called the official toxic fan, his own words, of this channel. And I can assure you that he was anything but that. He and I might have been sometimes sharing different political ideologies, but I found him to be one of the most thoughtful and interesting people this channel afforded me the opportunity to meet. We never knew one another personally. We only knew each other via social media, but we had many long exchanges via personal DMs on Twitter, emails, and then also he was a contributor to this channel. He supported this channel, and I very much appreciated his learned and his, even though, again, we disagreed, he always was very respectful, and we had some incredibly worthwhile and enlightening debates. I knew that he was ill. He didn't really share with me much about his illness, but he hasn't obviously been around these parts. I knew that it came on fairly quickly, and here is his obituary, and I wanted to share this with the community. Mark Steve Churay, age 47, died March 10th, 2021, after a brief battle with cancer. He was a 1991 graduate of Denham Springs High School and attended Southeastern Louisiana University. In his youth, he was an Eagle Scout and member of the Order of the Arrow. A talented artist with a love of comic books, classic rock, superheroes, and Star Wars. He had an even greater love of his son, Jack Churay, and the love of his life, Lisa, I think it's Petrie. We are thankful that his suffering wasn't long and drawn out, but his loss is one that will always remain. He is survived by his mother, Linda H. Churay, sisters Elsa Vincent, Chris, Elizabeth Mathern, Robbie, nieces, nephews, Andy Vinsoff, Ben Vinson, Aubrey Mathern, and Evan Mathern. Goddaughter Abigail Bernard and Ethan Burkett. He is preceded in death by his father, Mark K. Churay, and such and such and such. It goes on. We invite those in attendance to dress in casual attire that honor his interests in comic book arts and Star Wars. In lieu of flowers, donations can be made to the Hero Initiative, the www.heroinitiative.org. Thanks to the staff of Baton Rouge General, Blue Bonnet, and Carpenter House for their care and compassion. I didn't know that he was that ill. I know that he was ill, and he was not around these parts in the last couple weeks, but he was somebody that I thought, and my relationship with him, I thought was a perfect example of how people on differing ideological or opposite sides of the fence or the spectrum could absolutely get along. I jokingly made him the official toxic fan of this channel, and in doing so, I hope people understood he was anything but a toxic fan. I'm very sorry to hear of his passing, and he was, in my mind, one of the best members of this community. I shall miss him. He was somebody that I wouldn't have met through this channel, but I feel that it was one of the reasons that I've loved doing this channel so much. So, rest in peace, Mark. You will be remembered. Thank you for being you, and thank you for showing everyone who knew you that what it meant to be classy, thoughtful, introspective, and could still stand his ground and articulate his beliefs in a respectful way. I will miss you, sir, and I'm sorry we never got to meet. And to everyone who knew you, I'm sure they feel the same way. Rest in peace, Mark Stephen Churay. Mark C. to us here. He was an imagination connoisseur and the very best kind.